aggressive diet, and here's what you can do to avoid the same mistake I made. During this aggressive diet, I went from this to this. So I started at around 2,800 to 3,000 calories, which was my maintenance, and I went down to 1,800 calories. And this worked like a charm in the beginning, right? So you'd wake up day by day and you'd be more leaner than the day before. In the gym with a pump, you see more and more striations in your chest and your shoulders, and your veins are popping out more. So like I said, it works like a charm in the beginning, but about the 8 week mark is when I started facing some trouble. So this meant lower motivation, lower energy, lower libido, which is a problem for everyone. But also the main factor was that I started getting decreased quality of sleep and quantity of sleep. So I'd be in the kitchen at 2 a.m. shoving a bunch of shredded cheese down my mouth while I had chicken tenders cooking up in the air fryer. And so I, however, continued to stay at 1,800 calories, trying to push back against these binges. And my weekly average would have been much higher than, the 1,800 calories times 7 to account for the binges. It's fucks with you psychologically, because after these binges, to make up for them, you cut more calories and you do more cardio, only to end up in the same position that same night or the day after. So what I'm doing instead now is a diet break. A diet break is where you bump up your calories to your maintenance, your new maintenance, because now that you've lost a few kilos, your maintenance is going to be lower. And so you stay here for around a week or two, monitoring your weight at the same time of the day, and making sure you don't drastically increase. So I'd say more than 2.5 kilos. You will probably gain some weight, but this is glycogen and water retention, which is not a bad thing at all, because you will likely see your lifts increase during this time, while it may have plateaued during the aggressive cut. And so this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks or so. And follow along to keep up with the journey.